Uh, Hi. For those who don't know me, I am Claire Kim from Bethel 1, and I'm shepherding for Bethel 1 with my co-shepherd Danny Ha. I moved to this house church from the previous house church, and I didn't know it would be the biggest blessing I would get from this church. I met my all-time best shepherd, James John, and I could get a lot of love from him and from other upperclassmen since I was one of the youngest class members with Danny Ha. I could learn how to play guitar from upperclassmen, which led me to lead the house church praise, and I could learn how to give love to the others, which led me to do shepherding for my house church. I thought it would be really easy to lead my house church to the right path since I saw how my sister Kylie Kim did shepherding and the other shepherds who I looked up to. I accepted to be an intern shepherd without any hesitation, and I was so ready for being a shepherd. Having all girls that I was praying for was really exciting for me because we only had 3 girls in my house church, including myself and my sister when I first joined this house church. And some of my house church members were on fire for God right after the mission trip, and I was too. I promised to God that I would not miss any house church or church events this last year of SNY Ministry. However, I broke that promise. I didn't go this year's overflow and I missed some of the house church. Yes, I took a break from house church because I could not control my overwhelmed feelings that were expressed in the wrong ways to my house church members. And I was so mad at myself and blaming myself over and over again because I was not the perfect to be a shepherd, and I also blame others a lot. Every single relationship that I made this past year since tearing down, I felt God was taking away my most important things in my life, relationship with church people and my house church members. I started doubting God, believing that He gave me the struggles and He doesn't do anything even though I go through this hard time. But no, He was working in a place that I could not see. Actually, God was answering a lot of my prayer requests. My grandparents to go to church, my brother to go to shepherd's retreat, my sister to go to church and house church again, my family's financial problems, some of the seniors to come back to church, and house church members to get baptized. I was so blind to see all these answered prayer requests. I was only focused on myself. It was always me, myself, and I thought Bethel 1 was my house church, not God's house church. I treated the members as my children, but they are God's children. I thought I could do this by myself, not relying on God. But God started to reveal this truth when I could not rely on anything or anyone but God. I was going over my notes from Shepherd's Retreat, and one of our speakers shared number 11, 11 to 12. He asked the Lord, "Why have you brought this trouble on your servant? Why have I done to displease you that you put the burden of all these people on me? Did I conceive all these people? Did I give them birth? Why do you tell me to carry them in my arms as a nurse carries an infant to the land you promised on oath to their ancestors?" And I felt the same way as Moses did. Am I the mom of these kids? Why do I have to clean after them? Why do I care about them more than myself? Why do I spend my time and money on them? Are they my children? And there is another verse, number 11, 17. I will come down and speak with you there, and I will take some of the power of the Spirit that is on you and put it on them. They will share the burden of the people with you so that you will not have to carry it alone. And this verse reminds me that I am not alone. I did not share any of these burdens or thoughts to people around me until I burnt out. I did not cry out to God. I was not desperate for His help or help from others. When my town leader told me to take a break from house church, I started hearing all the lies from Satan. So I went to run in the park to organize my thoughts, but I had really bad stomach ache, and I eventually passed out for a few minutes. I was awakened by water that people poured out to me to wake me up. As soon as I woke up, I started hearing prayers from an unknown woman. I could not see or hearing anything but the prayer. She was praying for me even though it was something that she could just pass by and not care about me. And by her, I truly realized that God is everywhere I go, that He is still watching me. He is with me every moment, so we are not alone. And because He is always with us, He knows exactly what we are going through. And now He is using me to share this testimony to you guys about my struggles that someone could possibly go through next year. I encourage you to not give up no matter what because God got you. I want to share the lyrics from Good Grace. It says, "So don't let your heart be troubled, hold your head up high. Don't fear no evil, fix your eyes on this one truth. God is madly in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where our help comes from." These lyrics always encouraged me and remind me to go back to God. Lastly, I want to give thanks to God who allowed me to share this testimony today and go through this hardship to learn a lot of things about leadership. Also, I want to say thank you to PJ and Jamie who are always serving this amazing SNY Ministry wholeheartedly with their prayers. I also want to say thank you to my adult shepherd and my parents who gave me a lot of advice when I could not focus on God. Lastly, I want to say thank you and sorry to my co-shepherd Danny, our Bethel 1 intern shepherd Priscilla, Josh, and Faith, and the rest of our Bethel 1 house church member. That I'm sorry that I was not the best shepherd for you guys, but my heart was always there for you guys. And I am also blessed to meet you guys and lead you guys this past year. And thank you for letting me to witness all this amazing God's work through you guys. I will miss you. I love you, but God loves you more. Thank you for listening to my testimony.